Despite California's reputation as the mecca of wine here in the U.S., some winemakers are choosing life in the Northwest over the Golden State.
Meteorologist Leah Pizzetti from our Northwest Environmental team looks into why there's an increase in wineries in this region.
This group of sheep,
oh, relax, you guys, you're fine,
chews away at grape leaves, helping with a labor shortage and so much more.
They're really accomplishing a lot of different purposes along with going out and fertilizing as they work.
As a winemaker, Martin Fugitian is always thinking through this multi-purpose lens, balancing climate, his fields, and his passion.
The Sunny Slope region where we're at today is the heart of Idaho's wine country in many ways.
While this wine region grows and changes, so does the weather. An obstacle his industry is facing.
In the grape business, you like consistency. You like to see things happening the same way every year. And now we see, increased heat spikes earlier in the spring sometimes. We'll see portions of the winters like February where it'll get really warm, which is always a threat to the vines.
And any threat to their grapes puts their livelihood in jeopardy.
As a small winery, we can't just go out and necessarily source grapes somewhere else. Our brand is built on the Snake River Valley in Idaho.
The Northwest is not alone in this. Weather is impacting agriculture across the West Coast.
We just needed to make a change from California.
Brett Keller just moved his winery from the Sierra foothills in California to Idaho because of the climate challenges in the Golden State. Starting over here in the Northwest, knowing there are similar problems, but he feels it's more manageable.
The idea is to have our winery face the hills so we've got a nice view.
He says the move here stems from California's constant fires. The cost of insurance is too steep, the smoke impacts the grapes, and there are frequent power shutoffs to prevent fires, which ruins their crops.
When you harvest grapes and you can't use your equipment because there's no electricity, well, the grapes, they don't keep. So we'd have grapes that would sit outside and we're waiting for power, and 2 days later the grapes they're deteriorating.
So he moved to Idaho, knowing there is still the threat of fire, but not as worried about fast-burning grass fires as much as Northern California's dense forest fires that burn hotter and longer.
It's a beautiful place, and we love what we have to see.
He's one of many choosing to put down roots in the Northwest. California is the steady, dominant #1 wine-producing state, but Northwest states are growing at a rapid rate. Idaho had 11 wineries in 2002. And now has more than 70. Oregon just surpassed 1,000 wineries. Washington has seen rapid expansion, growing from about 500 wineries in 2012 to more than 1,000 by 2020. Woodinville, Washington-based winemaker Lynn Scott says he watched this growth happen.
Diversity and dynamic, I think, are really kind of important words when you think about Washington State, because we've got so much stuff that we can still try. And we know we can do a great job.
Lynn says Northwest growers have learned how to plant and maintain vines so climate changes don't ruin crops.
You have to get used to the fact that you can't control the weather.
Instead, they're learning about it. In Washington, 25 cents per liter of wine sold goes to Washington State for viticulture research. They're looking into the impact of smoke on grapes and have mastered the art of irrigation, a huge tool in fighting the changing climate.
One of the things that Washington State does great research on is irrigated agriculture. Is figuring out how to get the most out of your plants of all kinds, but grapevines, it's really important, by providing the right amount of water at the right time.
Another layer of appeal, the Northwest can get an extra hour of daylight during peak growing season, a farmer's dream. Winemakers here learning how to own the elements and focus on why they do this in the first place.
There's a lot of hometown pride. There's a lot of regional love and appreciation.
They're glad to be on the forefront of expansion and welcoming others to tap into this new chapter of Northwest growth.
We love wine. It's just the culture of wine is what I love the most.
For Environment Northwest, I'm meteorologist Leah Pizzetti.